Do you feel like you're working incredibly hard? Burning the midnight oil, answering emails on weekends, even replying to client messages in the bathroom? You've moved heaven and earth, but the only thing that hasn't moved is your bank account balance. Let me tell you a harsh truth. If you're over 35 and still trying to trade more hours for more wealth, you're likely going to spend the rest of your life as high-end human capital, easily replaced. Don't get mad. This isn't an insult. It's a wake-up call. Because the cheapest things in this world are empty platitudes and the self-satisfaction of being busy but broke. Today, we're not sipping feel-good soup. We're doing some cold, hard math to break down why 90% of people are destined to stay at the bottom. The life script for many goes like this: graduate college at 22 full of passion. Get a promotion and a raise at 25 feeling like the future is bright. Get married and have kids at 30 saddled with a mortgage and car loan. And then at 35 suddenly realize you can't climb any higher and you might even get laid off at any moment. The poor person's mindset is, I give you 1 hour of my time. You must pay me for 1 hour. The rich person's mindset is, I'll spend 1,000 hours building a system, and then let that system make money for me for the rest of my life. I know that hearing this, many of you are thinking, easy for you to say. I'm an ordinary person. I have a family to support. What will I eat if I don't work? And I can't write asterisk Harry Potter asterisk. This brings me to the second misconception I want to address. For most people, being busy is actually a form of strategic laziness. Lei Jun, the founder of Xiaomi, once said, "Don't use tactical diligence to cover up strategic laziness." What does that mean? You spend your days at the office filling out forms, answering emails, and attending endless meetings. You look busy, but you're actually avoiding thinking. You're avoiding thinking about how many years your industry has left. You're avoiding thinking about what core competencies you'd have if your company went bankrupt tomorrow. Following instructions is safe. Thinking about the future is painful. So, most people choose to keep themselves busy, using physical fatigue to numb their mental anxiety, telling themselves, I've done my best. This is like a frog in slowly boiling water. The salary that arrives on time every month is that lukewarm water. Young people are cheap, obedient, and have more energy. If your accumulation over the past 10 years has only been an increase in salary and not an increase in irreplaceability, then your obsolescence is inevitable. So, what should an ordinary person do? Should you just quit your job and start a business? Of course not. That's suicide. My advice is to start using your spare time, right now, to undergo a quiet transformation. This is the third key point for today. Activate your Plan B and build your sleep-on-it assets. Here are 3 specific steps, so take note. First step. Decouple. You need to consciously start separating your abilities from your company's platform. Ask yourself this question. If you left this company without this job title, who are you? Whose problems can you still solve? If the answer is none, then you are in a very dangerous position. You need to start accumulating skills in your job that you can take with you. Things like sales skills, writing skills, public speaking skills, or programming skills. These are abilities that grow on you that no one can take away. Second step, productize. This is the most crucial step. You need to try to sell 1 unit of your time to multiple people. Are you an accountant? Instead of working overtime doing books every day, could you record your accounting experience into a set of courses? Are you in sales? Instead of whining and dining clients, could you write down your client closing scripts into an ebook? Are you a stay-at-home parent? Could you turn your parenting experiences into a social media account? When you turn a service into a product, you break the limitation of time. It might be hard at first, maybe no one will watch, but you are accumulating an asset. A video you post today might still be found by someone in 3 years, still bringing you traffic and income. This is the power of micro-compounding. Third step, leverage. What is leverage? It's using external forces. The internet is the greatest leverage for the average person. In the past, if you wanted to start a business, you had to rent a storefront, stock inventory, and hire people. The costs were too high. Now with just a smartphone, you can face the whole world. You can use code as leverage by writing software, media as leverage by creating videos, and capital as leverage by investing. Especially for people over 30, you can't compete on stamina. You have to compete on leverage. You need to learn how to make others work for you, make money work for you, and make algorithms work for you. I know, even after all this, some people will say, but I don't have time. I'm exhausted after work and just want to scroll through my phone. Friends, time is something you make. The fairest thing God did was give everyone 24 hours a day. The so-called class jumping actually happens in those 4 hours after work. Are you going to spend those 4 hours scrolling short videos, playing games, and eating and drinking, contributing your attention to become someone else's profit? Or are you going to use them to learn, create, and build your product, accumulating your own chips? 5 years, just 5 years. If you can consistently spend 2 hours a day building an asset, the you in 5 years will be in a completely different class from the you today. Finally, I want to leave you with this thought. This world is cruel. It doesn't believe in tears, and it doesn't believe in sweat. It only believes in scarcity. If all you can do is sell your cheap time, then you are just a disposable battery, used up and thrown away. If you own an irreplaceable asset, then you are the player who sets the rules. Stop patting yourself on the back. Stop indulging in that false sense of fulfillment from being busy. Starting today, stop, look up, and check the road ahead. Don't be the hamster running desperately in its wheel. Be the one who designs the wheel. If you understand, if you don't want to be helpless when facing your child's tuition and your parents' medical bills at 40, please type the word awakened in the comments. I've also prepared a practical checklist for ordinary people to build assets at low cost for those who truly want to change. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time is now. See you next time.